Good morning everyone. I'm currently on my morning walk as promised. It's one of my goals it's one of my intentions. Last week I think I went about twice. This week, yeah, so today I'm starting my morning with my tea on my walk. It's freezing, but actually it's really fresh and crisp, and I'm actually really enjoying it, and I'm so glad I got out. I did go to bed quite early, or tried to. No podcast this morning because I just want nothing in my ears. I think I'm going to go walk for about 45 minutes, then get into some work when I get back home, have breakfast, and then I'll work till I leave to go to class. Mondays are my heaviest work day. I know I've said that before at some point, but yeah, for my social media, which I do for other people. If you're new around here, I do social media for other people. I'm just getting up, me and my bestie Canva. If you know, you know. Good morning everyone. Getting ready to leave to go to ballet. Currently 9:45 and I've got class at 12. Worked out that I can get the most done if I don't come home on a Monday. I out still teaching because usually I would cycle in, cycle home, and then leave again when it's dark. Because I'm already out, like I can kind of just like gaslight myself that it's fine. There's nothing worse than like coming home from class and then it being like pitch black and then like, oh, I've got to leave again. We've got the Super Goop, which is the Charlotte Tilbury. So next week I'm cat sitting. Well, literally like this weekend, what I'm doing in my life. And then I go in with the Rode Pocket Blush is my favourite in Toasted Teddy. I think what's going through my head right now? I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm waiting to hear back from a couple auditions. So like with like now that the new year has come, it's that huge waiting period, and it's not like there's nothing to look forward to, but like I think when there's auditions, like when there's applications due in December and you send them off in December, you can kind of gaslight yourself and like forget about it because there's Christmas and New Year. Then now that's not a thing, just left to wait and wallow. I've got my book, and so what I want to do, focus on particularly in January, is one YouTube video a week, morning walks. I think this week it will probably be, I'm going to try and do Monday to Friday, but tomorrow I have Pilates, but I think I'm going to cycle because otherwise I will have to wake up so early. The whole point is actually of the morning walk is just to get outside instead of going straight onto my phone and email 3 companies and then 1 podcast. So yesterday I did a huge planning session for the podcast. I'm gonna have some very exciting guests coming on. I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. And email 3 companies. So I need to have a look through. There's some companies I haven't heard back from that I emailed in October. There's some that I have heard back from and I just like haven't been able to organize like when I could go take company class. I guess it's hard because that, you know what guys, it's actually just got to the point where I just don't want to work everywhere. Like I'm not going to email random companies in like butt end of nowhere anymore. Like I don't want to work there. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. Rock on sis, let's pick an outfit for class. I'm gonna do a little unboxing of these ballet shoes that I bought. So we're gonna see if they're okay. So they're So Dancer. Oh, I do feel. Do we think they're gonna be a sock? That class, guys, that was just me turning up today. Like that was me just actually like, they just look very comical. So I feel like I feel like it's giving pro, but like I'm not giving pro. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we live and we laugh and we love. I need to go do some work and get something to eat. But I'm really tight. Hello everyone, coming to you from Soho. I'm just walking to teaching now. The sun is setting and it's getting dark. I feel like I've gone back to this morning and it's so cold. At this point it could snow, but I locked in. It was funny because I was talking to my friend Nick. I was literally just voice noting him because, or in general, we've been talking about the great lock-in. And I feel like my lock-in's going okay. Like, stuff's just got to get done. Like, I either procrastinate or I get it done, and the only way to move forward is just getting it done. We've got an oat dirty chai on the menu today. I decided to treat myself because the Monzo penny challenge finished this morning. The penny challenge started last January and I've saved £675 from doing not much. I mean, it's not great, but like I could have done that manually, but it was a good start for me because it showed me that actually I did have the money available to save without going into debt basically. So cheers to. I need to just do some tidying up. I've got a call with Helen in about 30 minutes. I just posted something on the podcast Instagram. I posted a reel last night and then I posted a carousel, and sometimes I think, am I doing too much? The thing is, I did make a promise to myself that I would not neglect the podcast this year, and I would actually put effort into it and making it grow, because it's something that I really believe in and it's a platform that I've spent so much time, energy and love putting into, and I really want to build it and make it big, and it deserves to be big and deserves to be the #1 podcast. So that's what we're doing. So I think I'm going to try and post like 5 times a week on the Instagram. I don't know when the first episode is going to go out. I'm recording 2 this week. I would also like to do a solo episode, but I don't know if that's worth doing. But I'm always open for podcasts if you want people to have on. It's been going on for like 5 years now. My baby, this year I want to grow it. I want to try and get a sponsor. I said this last year, but I just didn't have the time. Sometimes I just like question everything. If anyone else does this, like I just question like why I'm doing this, and it just gets like takes over the brain, you know. It's snowing, everyone. The sunglasses are on, obviously. It's not cycling today because it's snowing, so I'm gonna get the bus. Just because, like, one, it's actually not fun to, like, I don't enjoy cycling in the snow because I get a bit freaked out because I had got a trauma accident from the past. Was rushing once again, so I had to clean the lounge room, and then I was taking the bins out, and then the bin broke, and something's like leftover spaghetti bolognese went all over the floor. Just the things that humble me. And I'm wiping up the spaghetti bolognese being like, I can't wait to be able to pay someone to do the cleaning. We manifest it for the future self, and that's where I am. Spare cash?
Yeah.
I have not.
£180. And I'll pay it back to you on Thursday.
Automatically does that.
I will, but they've not answered something.
Separate, because the minute that thing becomes the way your job and the way that you make a living, that it could end up working in a company that, I mean, we know what.
It's currently 10:26 and I need to do my stretching, so I'm putting on Martha Walsh vlog and I'm going to do some rolling out and do some of my hip exercises. Just finished doing some work with Helen and I'm now getting on to doing some work for my other clients, and I've got about, I kind of want to leave in half an hour, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Long story short, today's plan of action, because I haven't really talked to you guys much today and I feel like I haven't even talked to myself today, so I'm like, girl doesn't even know what's going on. I am going to class at 1:30. Okay, I need pages 9 to 13. So yeah, that's kind of the action. And then I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going for dinner at 74 Duke. We need to decide on a shoe that I can wear to the gym and wear to dinner and not look like a homeless person. I think I can dress these up. Maybe we'll do short, like pink shorts, because then I got a short black skirt. I still find myself being very tentative in Rondalegro, which is really pissing me off. I'm really scared. I was having some pain in my ankle. Maybe it was related to the sprain, and it's like if I bend my knee too much, it's an anterior thing. Leaving Pineapple, heading to grab a matcha from Genki because they've got a new honey flavour. So let's do a review. This is the most rogue ankle you've ever seen in your life. This is the Genki Manuka honey. I could make it at home, but it's good. No hater. Like 6:15, but I'm heading to 74 Duke, which I'm very excited to go to with Audrey, who I work with in prehab. I'm so excited because this place has been all over social media, and I'm a sucker for anything that kind of is aesthetic. I have heard good reviews. I feel like, you know, this is me being like peak consumer.
I closed with 1 second.
Good morning everyone, happy Thursday. Currently on my morning walk, a little bit later because today is going to look slightly different to the rest of my week because I have a content day with the ballet project, but it kind of cuts in at quite an awkward time. Like I think I'm doing like 1 till 5. Yeah, so I'm not going to class this morning, so I'm taking myself on a big long walk, do some journaling, go get a coffee and kind of just sit with myself because I don't really give myself time to do that. And I'm thinking, you know, I've worked really hard the last 2 days in class, went to the gym. I think it'll be good for my body to rest because tomorrow's going to be another class that I really want to push. Like I just want to feel like I can give 110% in class rather than feeling like a dead person. Yeah. what am I doing? I'm watching some YouTube and I'm getting ready for the day. I'm watching Kris Jenner on the Power of Personal Branding Masterclass. Look, everything the Kardashians produce, like I know it's all business, and I am sucked into it, but I take it with a pinch of salt. The last, like, I don't know, my brain has just been occupied with like ballet and like the normal day-to-day social media work that I do. It's like obviously just like you're like, oh please, like world, I need a switch up. And so I feel like this will be that switch up. And it's a bit different because I'm not going to class, so like my actual schedule is just generally a bit different. I grew up, for those that don't know, like before I went into ballet, I really wanted to be a fashion designer. The LORE is, the L-O-R-E, law is that my dream was to go to Central St. Martin's and do women's wear. Yep, at 12 I knew I wanted to go to Central St. Martin's and do women's wear. I want to try and lean into that side of my interests in 2026. So I'll show you, let's do a run through the fit. So this is a jacket from Lululemon. It's a wool nylon blend. Scarf I stole from my sister, but I found out it's actually from Urban Outfitters. Sunglasses at AliExpress, which is not that exciting, but they do the job. This is Marks and Spencer's, 100% cotton. This tank, Samso and Samso. And it's like I bought it from a sample sale in Copenhagen. The trousers are vintage Prada, and I bought them actually in Islington a couple years back for like £10. And then we've got my big cos bag because she's got the tripod in it. Then we have the tee. Okay, we limbs through the lower arm. Good morning everyone, happy Friday. I got my oat flat white on the Pace app. I think it was £2. Just come from Pilates. Oh, this place looks really cool. Wonton Charlie's. Really want hard-boiled eggs on like some salad. So I'm gonna get a bread roll. It's a couple hours later. Oh no, it's probably about an hour and a half since the sandwich. I walked from Peckham all the way through wherever I am coming up to now, the bridge. I don't know, I'm coming by the National Theatre. So a little bit of a trek because I was like, one, I have the time, and then two, the sandwich was like really filling, and I was like, oh, I don't want to feel sick when I get to ballet. So I thought, let's just get the steps in, like, you know, let's get the 20k steps. It's kind of nice, like I'm trying to be like a tourist in my own city because I just feel like I don't actually walk around London like in this sense, like in the exploring sense at the moment. But at least it's not raining, so I'm like, that's okay.